Good morning, my dear students. I'm Lisa from Pratibha International School. So we have already done with tenses, but today we'll take the revision again. You all know tenses and its parts, what all comes in tenses, present, past, and future. And in that also we have furthermore bifurcations like simple, we have perfect continuous, we have continuous. So we'll look into it, okay? So tenses. So what is the meaning of tense? Tenses are the form taken by a verb to show the time of an action or the state of an event. Can you say that a noun is showing you a time, or the noun is showing you a state of an event? No, the verb does that. So verb is the one which gives you the time of the action or the state of an event. So tenses are the form taken by a verb to show the time of an action or the state of an event. Okay, there are three tenses in it. There are three types of tenses: present, past, future. Present, past, and future. Okay, so each of the three tenses have furthermore four forms of subdivisions to show continuity or completeness. If the work is completed, or it is continuing, or it is being completed, everything, there is still subdivisions. So we'll see. One is indefinite. Indefinite is the simple form. Continuous or imperfect. Continuous or imperfect, perfect, perfect, continuous. So indefinite, that is simple, continuous, perfect, perfect, continuous. So by hearted: simple, continuous, perfect, perfect, continuous. Simple, you should always have that in your mind, base form of the verb. Continuous, ing form of the verb, the working. Perfect is the past participle of the verb. Perfect continuous is past participle of the helping verb along with your ing form of the base verb. So always keep that in mind. When you have the word in front of you, you should have that ability to imagine the word also. Simple, base form, continuous, ing form of the verb. Just have that, what you say, thinking backside of your mind. Next, this is a tabular format: present, past, and future. So for simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So we have took the word here. We have taken the word play. So this one word play, in each type of sentence, in each type of tense, what is the changes made? So in present, if you see, if you compare, you have to go like this, box wise: present and simple. So you have play and place. Why place? If the subject is singular, if the subject is plural, according to that, the addition of word s will come. The addition of word s will come. If the verb is singular, whether the verb is plural, according to that, s or es comes. If it is singular, you will have s or es. If it is plural, then you don't have s or es. So according to that, it changes. So for continuous, what is the helping verb you will use? Is, am, are, plus the ing form of the base verb. This is your base verb play, and ing form of the base verb is playing. For perfect, you will use the word has and have. Why? Because has and have is present. And for making it perfect, you will use the third form of the verb, that is ed, or ed form, that is here it is played. And has and have, when to use has and when to use have, along with the subject, it changes. If it is singular, has; plural, have. So has, singular, have, plural, along with the third form of the verb, it becomes perfect. For continuous, same, has and have will come. Because why has and have? Because it is present. Okay, because it is present. So has and have. To make it perfect, what are you going to use? Been. B-E-E-N. E-N is the past participle of be. So been plus To make it continuous, you will use ing form of the base. So that is the mixture of both this ing form of the base verb, ing form of the base verb, plus to make it perfect, you use the past participle of the be word, and you make it as been, been, been. So past is the simple past, played. For past, you will use was and were according to the subject, singular, was, plural, were. And it is continuous, that's why you are using the word ing form of the word playing. Similarly, for past perfect, had, have and has, present, have and has, present, had, past. So had, played. So for the perfect continuous, had, bee and been, because it is perfect, ing form of the verb, playing. So had been playing. Future, will, shall, play. Will, shall, play. What is the word you use for future? It is simple future, will, shall, play. Will, shall. For continuous, will, shall, plus an addition in continuous is be. Will, shall, be playing. And for perfect, will, shall, have. Will, shall, have, plus for perfect, will, shall, have been, ing form of the verb. So this is already done in our tenses class. I hope you pause the video here and you go through each column properly and check it. I've already told you all to make the chart and also stick it on your table or stick it on your wall, so that you can look into the formulas. Okay, in active and passive also we have gone through this. So now indefinite, when does this tenses occur? So in indefinite tense, that is simple tense, do not indicate whether the action is complete or not. When it is a simple tense, you don't know if the work is done, completed. So that's why it's a simple tense. Continuous, that is imperfect, it is continuing. You don't know whether it will stop or whether it will not stop. It is on continuation, that's why it is imperfect. So it is continuing. So next, perfect tense. It indicates the action is completed, finished. It is done. It is perfectly done. The action, when it is perfectly done, it is over. It's done. That means it is perfect tense. Perfect continuous indicates that action began in past. It began in past, but it is still continuing in the future. Now we'll start with simple present tense. Subject, verb, object. That is how we are going to start it. Subject, verb, and object. In simple present tense, it expresses a general truth or action that occurring now. The sun rises from the east. The sun, subject, rises. The sun is singular or plural, sorry, plural. Yes, it is singular. So when I have told you all, singular plus first form of the verb rise plus s and es. So it is singular. So s and es you will add. So the sun rises from the east. So it is a general truth. So we use simple present tense. Expresses an habitual action which we do regularly. She goes to school regularly. She gets up in the morning. She brushes her teeth in the morning. So this is habit. All that habit also is taken under simple present tense. Object, verb, subject, a general truth, universal truth, then your habit all comes under simple present tense. Affirmative sentence, this we have already done for you, active and passive. Affirmative, positive sentence. Negative, negative sentence with the help of negation, that is not. Interrogative, question mark. Negative interrogative, that it is a question form of a sentence, but we also have negative there. So if we look into the example, they play, affirmative. So they, subject, we don't have a object here. So they play cricket. If object is not there, it is okay. You can assume any of the objects. So cricket. So they play is the verb, showing that it is simple present. Negative, you just put the word not. They do not play. Then why do we have put do and does be put in present? Can you put did? If you put did, it is past. So do. They do not play. Interrogative, do they play? Question mark. Then negative, do they not play? Question mark. I hope you all understood. Affirmative, positive, negative, negation, interrogative, question mark. Negative, interrogation is negative with the question. Continuous, subject is am are, helping verb plus your base verb plus ing plus object. So present continuous tense is used to express an action which is happening at a particular time in present or exceeding over a period of present time only. It is not like it happened in past and still it is continuing. When it started in past and still it is going on, then it is perfect continuous. When it has occurred, it started in past and still it is continuing, then it is perfect continuous. But now this work is going on in present only and still it is going and you don't know when it will stop. It started in present and it is happening also in present, that is present continuous. So subject is am are, the helping verb plus the first form of verb plus ing. Affirmative, so positive, negative, interrogative, negative, interrogative. You are playing. You subject, playing is your verb. Are is your helping verb. So you are playing is simple. Is present continuous tense. You are not playing. Are you playing? Are you not playing? Understood? I've told you for negative and interrogative and negative interrogative, helping verb will come first, then your subject comes. I hope you remember that. It is a recapitulation here. Yes, I've told you what will come first. Helping verb, subject, verb, and then the object. Yes, remember? Then the question mark. Will you remove question mark? No. Present perfect tense. Subject, has, have. V3. What is V3? Third form of the verb plus object. And see there, down it is clearly stated. For singular it is has. For plural it is have. So the present perfect denotes an action that was started in past and has just been completed also. And just now it can complete just now also, or it shows that it is completed also. So that's why when it is completed, when the work is completed, we say that it is a perfect tense. So subject, has, have plus third form of the verb. Affirmative. I have played. Have shows your present. I have played. I have not played. For negative. Have I played? Negative interrogative. Have I not played? Understood? This is a quick revision. Don't just see it in the form of in the form of sentences. Go with the formula. I is your subject. Has and have is present tense. Present, in present, showing it is a helping verb, and the third form of verb for play, play. Go with that flow. Think, give some time and think, then you move forward. Okay. Present perfect continuous. So for present, subject you have a subject, then has and have because it is present tense. Been, here perfect, B-E-E-N is the past participle of be. So that is why to make it perfect, we put the word been plus the verb, that is for base form of the verb for and ing plus the object. So the present perfect tense is used when an action has started in past and still it is continuing only. So it started in past, but it is still continuing. Affirmative. We have been playing. We have not been playing. Have we been playing? Have we not been playing? It is as simple as that. I hope you pause, you think according to the formula, you think according to the subject, you think according to the helping verb, present, has and have, present, is, am, are. Yes, the base form of the verb, the third form of the verb. When it is perfect, it is always the third form of the verb. Think like that. Okay. So we'll stop till present tense here. Okay. And the past, about the past, we'll do in our next lecture. And also future, we'll be doing it in our next lecture. Sorry, my dear students, there is technology, not like teachers. We can just go on speaking, but the technology, it gets stuck sometime. So here is your question answer. This is your worksheets which I'm giving y'all. As I've told y'all, I will be always giving y'all question answers in my lectures, so that y'all have a continuation. Y'all can have practice of the topic which I'm teaching then and there itself. And then and there itself, you get doubts also. You have the doubts, you have to mail it to me. You see the video, you can ask doubts. You can say if your all doubts are cleared in the video. If you have any doubt, please mail it to me, and it is compulsory that you solve your doubts. And after completion, you have to upload your scanned copy on the drive which is already sent to you. In the drive you have to send it. Okay, questions, and it is present tense. So these are your questions. You use my mobile phone. This is present tense. It can be continuous, it can be perfect, it can be perfect continuous, it can be simple present also. So you have to write, complete the sentence. You have to fill in the appropriate tense. Okay, so this is your question. You have to pause the video here. You have to note down all the questions. You write the answer. Yes, you write the answer, then you will upload it. Then you will upload it in the drive. And also during our doubt clearing session, we'll be looking into it. Okay, that was your questions. This was a question I have given y'all. You have to take it down. The answers I am giving, I'll be giving y'all one more homework question. This is the answer. You have to write. You have to first note down the question. Try doing by yourself. The solution is also given to y'all, so that you can know where you have done the mistake. So the question is also given. The answer is also given. Just pause it. Okay. This is your homework question. Sorry, even that is your homework. You'll be doing it by yourself. Then you will be getting the answer. This is your homework question. I hope you pause the video here and do your homework. Pause your video and do your homework. Stay healthy, my dear children. I hope you all are fine. You all are doing good. If you all have any doubt, please do tell me. Please do me. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye.